right, coming up next for all the marbles, the UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Damian Maia.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. We've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon. Because that's one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
And now he's secured back position.
All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. He's having his way with him here. Got the full mount. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 45 seconds remain in the round. "30 seconds now to go in the opening round. I mean, how many can he take? 15 seconds. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. All right, both fighters now ready to go with round two. Israel Adesanya and Damian Maia. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Wow. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of the submissions to pop here tonight. Maia's going for the sub here.
Oh! No, actually goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. No way.
His opponent had to tap from it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills, he don't care what
John,
he does.
John, it doesn't matter. John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not go and grapple this guy.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all those.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he lands the strike that he was looking for.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. He lands with the left. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Maya's going for a choke.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here. Side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
15 seconds remain in the round. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, with that, we now present round two. Israel Adesanya. And that man, Damian Maya. Oh, nice punch there by Adesanya. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
He's attacking armbar now.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Maya. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the...
Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. can escape.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
And they both stand up. 35 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And connect. Whoa! He's out!
He's done!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the Bruce Buffer now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter, yet when we sat down with him on Thursday, first words out of his mouth, he ain't gonna submit me, I'm gonna try to take him down.
Oh, my goodness. And you laughed just like that because you know how much of a joke this is. You want to avoid the grappling with this guy at all costs. I know he has bravado. I know he has a big ego, but it would benefit him to fight this fight and make it as easy as possible.
Oh, nice job to land a straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just cut, wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. All right, single collar tie now. Ooh! Maya over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think of going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Maya's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Watch guillotine.
And he's out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Maya. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation. All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack until he eventually gets what he wants. My goodness.
Ooh, big knee.
Oh, nice right hand.
Adesanya's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well, he has found his range early and often tonight. Another punch to the head by Maya. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really... Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Maya's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
He's that guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Wow. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Maya. Close guard. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Maya. There. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
That'll do it! Oh, and there comes the stoppage.
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So, we go inside the octagon.
What is perfect, not me, I've been overworking for weeks. I go home and purchase some things that I know will not fill my needs. Have a dose of what I've achieved and get lonesome and I critique who I am and what I believe make up standards too high to reach. Untrained animal off the leash, I'm in panic, but yet relieved. Brought your hammock to hang with me, grab a hatchet, cut down your tree like a mannequin. I can speak what I have in store is unique. I just mop the floors with them sheets. I can't stop until things are clean.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, collar tie. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean,
all right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say...
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Posturing up now. Nicely done. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Maya.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent when it's time to finish.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hook.
All right, here we go with our next round. And how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs. And when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s.
Oh! Outstanding output on both sides.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Anik.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to...
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Close guard. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine choke. Might have the neck here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Maya. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Looks pretty tight here, DC.
He can find it. It's over. John, it's over.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's got one hand in, one hand. Now what you're looking for defensively.
So he submits him with a beautifully executed triangle choke tonight.
I mean, just masterful.